All right, babies, it's that time again. Oh, yeah. We are in Isaiah 16, and I'm going to skip it because it's basically Isaiah saying Moab, which I guess is some area in Israel, is going to continue to be devastated. And I'm assuming that's because of a lack of obedience. So I'm not really going to go there. I'm not really sure what it's all about. There's like one verse in there where there's like a little hope of like mercy, but then everything else is all just negative doom and gloom. So I really don't know what to make of that. And I really don't want to extrapolate on it as far as in our own lives we will experience a removal of God's protection and evidence of his love if we go off on our own. But I've talked enough about that. I want to see if the Spirit has something different to say today. So we're just gonna wait on him. Oh yeah, we're waiting on the Lord. Ol Ramasater Shasate Yahanaruwe Yahareya Urayeya Amnereyereya Sometimes I'll sing in tongues like that, just to put myself in a receptive mode. And so, as I was doing that, I was thinking about last night, how I was just loving on the Lord, and he was giving me some reassurance. Not a lot, just maybe just like a little bit. But I was crying. What was I crying about? I was just crying because that's all I want is him. I just want to make him happy. I think there's enough sadness in the world that we need to make God happy. And so, and I was also crying about just dying. Like, I don't want to die, you know. And I was telling him how much I love his world that he's created for us. The singing birds, the flowing brooks, the gentle breezes, the warmth of the sun, the change of the seasons. But for all we know, we'll have that in the next life. But it's a frightening thing, huh? Oh my gosh. It's like, what? Death? Huh? Yeah. That's why Jesus came. I was watching this thing on YouTube with Bill Burr. I don't know if you're familiar with Bill Burr. He's a comedian. He's kind of an anti-woke comedian. And before you get all crazy, he's married to a black woman. And they're getting along fine. But I was watching this guy review Bill Burr, it was a tape of him in his stand-up routine, and he was talking about how he thought it was crazy that Scientologists believe what they believe. And then he thought, well, wait a minute. Some of what I believe, you know, because he's raised Christian, some of what I believe sounds crazy too. And he used as an example the virgin birth of Jesus and walking on water and being raised from the dead. So then he was very personal about this. You know, it's being very kind of what I was talking about yesterday. You know, we need more honest, vulnerable discussions of people talking about what's actually going on in their lives. And I think that will help us connect with each other and God, which is what it's all about. So he was saying, because he saw his own religious views as illogical as Scientology, that he just decided to give up believing. I'm sure there's a lot of people like that. And so I'm just thinking about the sorrow of God and the sadness of Jesus. Because everything has been done for us to address doubts like Bill Burr's. And that's why I'm like crying in my prayer last night. Is because He has given us everything, and it's beautiful, and I don't ever want to leave this place where I have everything. Now I understand, you know, on the other side, we have all things. I understand that, but, you know, I'm human, so the thinking of me ceasing is it's frightening, even though I believe in eternal life. But my point is, God has given us everything not to be afraid and to be comforted that we do have all that we need in this moment, in every moment, and for all eternity. And we should be forever thankful for that. and let that be the foundation of our evolving joy.